This week on Ice Cold Justice.
My roommate spent all of our fantasy football money.
I used some of the money, but I will for sure get that back.
But the full season isn't officially over yet.
We don't have whether it gets paid out at the end of fantasy or regular.
I mean, we know.
Is Kahlo overreacting?
He's lazy.
One more step into the barrel. Or does Andres have a pattern of writing checks he can't cash?
You should rule in my favor because I'm freezing.
Some conflicts can't be solved with heated arguments.
Order in this court.
That's why I'm putting both parties on ice. I'm Judge Hogan, and this is Ice Cold Justice.
Order in the court, please. Today, we have some fantasy football league mates. They're settling a financial feud. Put your feet in. How's that? Is it nice and chilly?
Yeah, feels great. Andreas owes me money because I finished first place so far.
Okay.
He's been short on rent and he dug into the pot. So he doesn't have the money to pay me.
Got it.
I did take some of the money from the pool. I needed it, but we said pay up at the end of the season. Is season over? No.
All right, I've heard your opening statements, but let's see some evidence. One more step into the barrel.
That baby's cold.
How you guys doing?
Ice cold, baby.
Okay, Kahlo, you're first. What do you got?
I brought a couple pictures, Your Honor. This is a text message conversation between me and Andreas, right?
Okay, what's important about it?
He owes me $50 for placing first in fantasy thus far into the season.
So is it weekly payouts?
No, so the regular season just ended last week. First place is supposed to get $100, no matter what happens in the playoffs. I'm tied with somebody else, so I deserve $50.
What else you got?
Proof that my name's right there. I've tied for first place.
All right, what's next?
Okay, it's me, Andreas, and two other roommates, right? We share an apartment, 2-bedroom.
Okay.
This is his roommate side of the room, right? It's really organized, nice and clean. Can we go to the next slide, please? This is Andreas' side.
Okay, what are we looking at here?
A very messy other half of the room.
What does that mean to this case?
In the last text messages, he says that I don't clean up after myself, but I do.
This seems more like an attack on his life, so I don't see the use of it. Give me some more information.
These are just a couple of transactions that prove that I pay back things. I even paid Kahlo.
So basically you're saying you're good for it.
It's gonna come. And I gave him ice cream twice. He first just ate it without asking. Then he asked, he said, I'll buy you a new one.
So you're hounding him for $50 and you can't even pay him back for ice cream?
And real football season isn't over yet.
Right.
We don't have on paper anything whether it gets paid out at the end of fantasy football or regular.
So you can't even
It's all
prove
word
it.
of mouth, though. I mean, we know.
Is it word of mouth? Because my ice cream is still...
Word of mouth does not work. Now I want to ask you both some questions. Before we do that, can you both take another step down?
We're not. Oh, here we go. Yeah,
How is the temperature?
it's real cold, Your Honor.
Kahlo, you're aware how much work goes in as a commissioner.
It's not like you have to tally the points. It already does it for you. It's not that hard.
Andres, are you cold?
I'm shivering.
When you lost your previous employment, did you ask for permission before you pulled the money out?
No.
So usually in fantasy football, it's very clear when the payouts are happening and how much each person is gonna make.
Yes, sir.
And you don't have any of those texts.
I do not.
Interesting. It's time for your closing arguments, gentlemen. Before you do though, I'll need you to step down to your neck.
After you.
For you.
Thank you. No, after you.
After you.
After you. All right, yeah.
Alpha Dog will go first. Oh, can't really fit
that?
all the way.
Oh, yeah. Got some spillage?
Yeah, because I'm huge.
Okay. The plaintiff goes first. Kahlo?
Yes, sir.
Holy
It's a little hard to concentrate when I'm dying. Your Honor, sir. Just gather my thoughts and my feelings in my fingers. As I am submerged in this ice cold water, I'm completely in the right here. He owes me $50. Yes, he's Venmo'd me $6 in the past to go to the movies on a Tuesday. Thank you. I'm not gonna clap for you. You should rule in my favor.
Andres?
Judge Hogan, you should rule in my favor because, well, for one, I'm freezing. I need the money. If he's a friend, a good friend, he would cut me some slack.
Thank you very much.
Whatever the verdict is, I'm willing to accept it.
I'll accept it. I hope it's in my favor.
I have thought about this. If the money was spent, the players are going to be pissed. You're breaking rule number 1 if you're messing with the league's pot.
It's cold.
You could have asked for help. You could have made it known and gotten some permission. You're trusted to keep the money safe, and you broke that trust. So, Paulo, I rule in your favor.
I am very satisfied with the decision. I'm glad that today happened. I feel like we can put this behind us. Me and Andreas are still gonna be friends.
I am not satisfied. What kind of friend is Colin? You know, can't help a brother out for a little bit?
Do you think I made the right judgment? Comment below and let us know what you think. And then subscribe for more brother content.